Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been a minute, so I wanted to give you guys a little update, life update, before we get into the charts and start talking trading and all that good stuff. So, as you can see, I have a special co star here. I just had a baby, and that was a little, I didn't tell you guys. It's a little secret I was keeping, but I was very much so pregnant in the video that I have made already. Um, yeah, she's here. I had a baby girl about a month ago, almost a month ago. And, you know, navigating the charts while being pregnant and homeschooling and all of that, it's been a lot. This has been quite a very busy last few months. And now that homeschooling is kind of like, winding down to the end, the year is almost done, the end of this month. Um, I think it's time for us to get popping back on these charts because the market is moving. In the videos I was making before, we were stuck in like some consolidations in the beginning of the year, and the market didn't know. It was just giving, I don't know which way I'm going, but I'm taking you and your stop loss with me every time. Like just whipsaw in both directions, everything. So I'm happy that, everything is kind of calming down just a little bit more. But I'm more excited to get into the market, and I noticed that a lot of people the market has been kind of tough to navigate as well in these conditions with all these crazy headlines. Every time you turn around, it's a new headline about stuff, and then the market manipulation going on, all of that. Like as soon as tweet come out, 500 points and up or down or whatever. And even FOMC day was crazy. Like we had a crazy drop. So it's like, I'm gonna get into the top down analysis, but I feel like in these times, it may be good to actually just like get familiar and get used to trading micros, because even though, I was having fun with my minis and all of that, I primarily trade micros. And it's just because you have more control over it. Uh-oh. What happened, baby? You don't want to talk trading with me? Okay, she doesn't want to talk trading with me. Give me 1 second, guys. So yeah, like I was saying, I took the step back because market conditions weren't as clean as I would prefer them to be. And I didn't want to force trade just because I felt like I needed to be in the market. And right now my focus is different. So I'm going to be starting a new series where I attempt to pass the Topstep Combine using only 3 to 5 micros per trade per day. Okay? I can start with 3. The maximum I can have is 5. And I just want to show you guys that you don't need to over leverage to get funded. You need discipline, patience, and consistency. That's all you need. You follow your rules and it'll get you there. And that's what I plan on doing. I'm just sticking to my rules and my times to trade, the amount of trades per day, which I said multiple times, it's only 3. So 3 maximum trades per day. It's time to lock in and cash out. I had the baby, homeschooling is coming to an end for this school year. I'm ready. And I hope y'all are ready too. I see a lot of new subscribers, new faces. So if you're not subscribed and you're into real trading and lessons, psychology, just following the journey, hit that like button and that subscribe button, because we're going to be keeping it real over here. I'm a full-time futures trader, homeschooling mom, now the mom of a newborn with 4 other children. So I have 5. This is my 5th baby, and I'm doing it all. You in the right place. So stay tuned. Yeah, and let's have fun. A lot of people have been very down in the dumps these past few months because the market hasn't been giving what they would think it would give. It's been a lot of manipulation and crazy headlines and things of that nature. So it's like, let's make trading fun. Let's get fun and have fun. Okay. So I'll see you on my next video when I start my fresh combine and I just start trading it and, recording and going over my trade breakdowns and stuff like that. All right. So yeah, subscribe to follow the journey. I'm going to get into this top-down analysis real quick because that's another thing I wanted to do just to start out the week because it's Sunday. All right, so check this out. We had a gap down on market open as suspected because if you didn't know, the headline's always doing something, right? So over the weekend, the Strait of Hormuz was closed. Iran was back to being petty despite signing a ceasefire deal. Okay, so market gap down and we had a decent move down. It's probably about, let's see, almost, about a little over 300 points, right? Okay, cool. So now we're in a space where the market jumped. Another headline. And basically it was saying that North Korea was going through the Strait of Hormuz. So that was just indicating that it was back open. So yay, buyers back in. Good news, right? Okay, they're on their way to fill up this gap. And we're at the midpoint right now. So it looks like they're actually probably going to fill this gap before London session, probably. Asia session is about to start in like 5 minutes. So we have some buy side liquidity. I need to get rid of all these boxes because the contract rolled over. Okay, so we got some buy side liquidity above, right? Get rid of this line. And that's just these wicks here. All these wicks. I'm going to put this one for the highest wick here, but all of that. These relative equal highs are buy side. These highs are buy side. All of this is just liquidity resting above these highs. Okay. I marked this 1 hour imbalance because this has been a pivotal point in where the market is just rejecting. So it came up here. It was trying to fill it 100% on a 1 hour time frame, but it didn't. It actually closed below, but it wicked above. So on the smaller time frames, it will be filled. However, on the 1 hour time frame, it wasn't 100% filled, like candle body closures. So that's one thing. And also, once we dropped down, rejected from this zone, it came back. And what did it do? It rejected off the midpoint once again. So it's possible that this could be another, like once it fills this gap down, it could come back to this midpoint, go down. I have this 1 hour imbalance below that needs to be filled because we had no sellers come and fill that in at all. So that just wasn't tested at all. And that's something that is probably gonna happen overnight or in New York session. If overnight session does take this buy side liquidity. So probably London, maybe they'll seek out this liquidity, come up here. Maybe let me mark out the high because ever since the contract rolled over, my chart has been a little off. So this was an all-time high. All right, and we just wait and see. It's possible the market can come and to fill that 1 hour. Where did it go? I just lost it. Hold on, guys. What just happened? Oh, okay. There we go. All right, so yeah, that 1 hour imbalance. I tried to mark the high and my freaking thing just disappeared. Okay, yeah, so that's the all-time high. And yeah, that's all I see right now. This 30-minute was some intraday movement I had. It was around, actually, no, this was like overnight. Yeah. So this was something I noticed on Thursday. Price was moving in and out of this 30-minute bearish imbalance. And now it's just used it. As you can see, like it flipped on the midpoint. And now it's going up. It's using that once again as an inversion gap. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. It's looking like it's looking to take that buy side and then possibly come down here at some point. I don't know if they got any more headlines in the chamber so we can drop or what's gonna happen. But all we gotta do is watch and just react with the market. Let the market show its hand. But I do have some PD arrays for both sides, so it can go either way. We're kind of stuck in the middle right now. This is an accumulation, and we haven't had a decent push out of this zone. We've been kind of stuck in a box for, let's say, since Wednesday. We went up, then we came down, then we went up, and then we never broke out of this little box here. So we have liquidity all around. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, starting my fresh combine, trading micros, okay? All right. Subscribe so you can lock in with me, and I'll see y'all next time. Happy Father's Day.